Hield spinning on DiVincenzo and getting the layup.
And again, it doesn't have to be opportunities. If you keep your dribble, you can get all the way to the rim.
Speaking of getting all the way to the rim, and we've seen that a bunch here, the Warriors defense. Reed's pass intercepted by Hield. And Hield blew the layup. Pajemski is there, though, with the stick back, and Chris Finch has had enough. He did not like.
Throughout the playoffs this season has been his biggest area of growth this year. Finch is an excitable guy, so in years past, there were a lot of ups and downs.
4:49 mark of the second quarter. They've missed 7 straight. They get a 2-pointer from Draymond Green.
Can't trade baskets at this point. Golden State has to get stopped, but Minnesota is just getting the ball into the gut of.
Hield tracks it down at midcourt. Pajemski underneath. Great play, McDaniels. They're going to count the basket. Finals has paid off in so many ways here this postseason, especially with the way the Wolves play on the road. If they win this game, they're 10-3 on the road the last 2 postseasons.
Was able to convert the second one, and after getting 60 combined in game 3, they're back to 59 tonight.
And they just had their biggest lead of the game. Jimmy Butler might be on the bench for good as you look at Santos and Spencer, Moody, and Kevin Knox in the game. So it looks like Steve Kerr is going to
somehow get this to a game 6 at minimum where he can reemerge.
Post for 3. Still numbers for the Warriors if they hurry. Knox in transition with the slam. Down to 14 with 2:48 to go.
Needed to offensively, but it's just so difficult. Any team in this league, as Moody steps into a 3, get it back to 13. Any team in this league, when you're missing a star player, it's so difficult, but particularly Golden State and how much their offense is predicated around that man right there.
13-point game after the 3 by Moody. Finally makes a shot. He was 0 for his last 16 before that make. A foul on Golden State. Alexander Walker will go to the line. How dangerous if the Wolves hang on, have then 3 opportunities to advance. How dangerous is this team looking at the big picture here in the 2025 postseason? Steve Kerr going to challenge that. He does not think there was a foul. So we'll answer that question on the other side. 114-101 Minnesota.
Golden State has called a timeout to challenge the foul assessed Spencer.
Put up at center court with Post and McDaniels. 1:46 to go. Golden State, since emptying its bench, has now made 2 threes after making 5 the entire game. And Santos blew the layup, and Post couldn't get the putback. 2 opportunities right at the rim to maybe make it interesting the final 90 seconds, but the Warriors come up empty.
Give Reed credit. He didn't give up on that play. He didn't concede the layup to Santos, able to get back and make a play on it.
Now foul on Knox. DiVincenzo hits the floor.
Chris Finch is just thinking, please get this last 124 over with. They're seeing bodies fall all over the floor. They only play 8 guys as it is.
Let's go back. We did get a chance really to answer the question because of the challenge, but assuming Minnesota hangs on and then 3 chances to get to the next round, how dangerous is this team big picture in the championship conversation?
Absolutely no question whatsoever. They are a threat to not only get to the finals, but to potentially win a championship. I just look at the way Randall's playing right now in particular, and he has really found his groove. They've got star talent. They've got great defense. They've got size. They're not as deep as probably you would like, playing 8 guys every night, but they're a very complete basketball team, and this has been impressive what they've done here tonight.
And the 2 best teams in the East are in trouble, Cleveland and Boston. And Jason Tatum, again, we don't know the update yet. Maybe have that on SportsCenter for you. Santos with the basket, 10-point game. We already mentioned teams down 3-1 have won the series just 4% of the time in NBA playoff history. Only 13 teams in 293 instances of a 3-1 deficit have come back to win. So that's what the Celtics are facing. And that's what it looks like the Warriors are going to be facing, barring a miracle here in the last 55 seconds.
And it's always a different scenario depending on the circumstances. In this case, Minnesota, by winning 2 here, they get to go home to close out. Boston going home just to try to stay alive.
Shot clock at 8. Naz Reid missed the 3. Golden State ball. Warriors got to hurry. Down 10. Santos with a blow-by. Here's Moody. Too strong on the 3. And now a foul. And will send Alexander Walker to the line. So you got Indiana up 3-1. You've got New York up 3-1. Oklahoma City, Denver 2-2. And Minnesota 31 seconds away from up 3-1.
Yeah, it feels like the drama in this series is really all about Steph Curry. And if somehow, some way, he gets back into this series once they get back to Minnesota, hard to envision Golden State going up there shorthanded as they are offensively with their struggles right now and winning another game in Minnesota in this series without Curry. They said an update on Wednesday. Pretty coy about it and not really revealing exactly what he's doing right now physically.
How about the parity right now in the NBA as Spencer is fouled? You've got a chance in the